We've been piecing together the background of the suspected suicide bomber in the community where he lived. The home behind me is the home where his brother was arrested. What we found here in Manchester are connections to Al-Qaeda and ISIS going back years that are now causing international concern. The suspected suicide bomber who caused carnage at a concert, killing 22 innocent young fans, came from the same suburb as a group of teenagers who travelled to Syria to join ISIS, NBC News has learned. This morning, British police working to track down associates of Salman Abedi and to establish how his bomb was made. A US official says Abedi had travelled to multiple countries, including Libya, his parents of Libyan descent. A university student, Abedi had lived with his family in a middle-class Manchester suburb. They worshipped at this mosque, says UK security journalist Duncan Gardam.
We know that the bomber came to this mosque.
And 4 years ago, from this same community, a radicalised network of teens joined ISIS, posting pictures from Syria on social media, the boys apparently becoming fighters, the girls jihadi brides.
There was a whole group of individuals who travelled to Syria as part of the advance guard, as the law enforcement here see it.
A mosque spokesman denying a connection with Monday's suicide bomber, but confirming the suspect's family worshipped here from time to time.
I think his brother has prayed in this mosque in the past, yes.
But you've never met him, and people here say they've never met him?
No, they've never met him. They say that the killer himself was not known to this mosque, definitely not an active member of this mosque.
Communities in Manchester, like other European cities, hit by a wave of ISIS recruitment in the early years. To some young people, it seemed glamorous. Manchester's extremist connections trace back to this poor city district. 20 years ago, a joint FBI-British investigation uncovered early Al-Qaeda documents in an apartment here.
They found the Al-Qaeda manual that explained urban warfare.
Manchester's extremists, long part of international networks, connections British intelligence must now urgently uncover. And one Al-Qaeda jihadist now in prison in the States was convicted of targeting a Manchester mall. The Al-Qaeda network he belonged to were also found to be trying to target the New York subway guys. So that gives you a picture of how important it is to unpick the connections, not just here in the UK, but for intelligence authorities around the world. Guys?
That work is ongoing for sure. Keir Simmons in Manchester for us. Thank you.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there. And click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.